Okay, so I'm gonna tell a secret that really isn't that much of a secret, but I had only ever told like 4 or 5 people about this, but like I thought everybody was the same as me and everybody wanted to do this with their life. Like if you were born in the 90s and you grew up with like YouTube coming into the world, like if you grew up watching YouTube like I did, obviously I thought everybody would want to be like a YouTuber. Like, who wouldn't want to be that? Who wouldn't want to be Ryan Higa or Jenna Marbles or whatever? I thought that was like something that everybody wanted. And maybe they do. I don't know. But it is definitely something that like I wanted for so long, for like basically ever since I like started watching like videos on the internet. I was like, I want to do that. How do I just be that? I remember being like in elementary school and being like, how can I just become like a Kardashian? I don't know, like just being famous for being famous, or like just like, why couldn't I? Like, why couldn't like a camera crew just follow me around and then I get to do whatever I want and get paid to do that? I think it seems a lot easier than it actually is, and I'm definitely very interested and have consumed just so much content. Like the amount of YouTube content that I've consumed, and also the amount of content about YouTube that I have consumed, or just about like social media and like parasocial relationships in general. So much. Like a level that is maybe like could be clinically diagnosed. Like but yeah, I don't know, they always just looked so, and maybe it was because of like how curated their lives looked. Like it looked like so much fun, and it looked like it wasn't even a job. Like it looked easy, which I don't know. There was a time in 2019 where I was making YouTube videos and I was like, I think I just want to do this. Like, I don't want to work. Like, I don't want to do anything else. I just want to do this and see if I can do this. And if you were around for that, thank you. If you watched any of my videos, thank you so much. It was fun, and it was also weird. Like I was doing this thing that I never thought I would do, and now I like deleted all of those videos since. And I think there's definitely something to be said for like, listen, if you are cussing up a storm and talking about grody stuff on the internet, you may not like be taken seriously in the professional world. And I work in the professional world. I am a working professional, and being a working professional is very nice because of health insurance and salary. Like those things are very slay, and also at the same time, like I guess I see people living so authentically on the internet, and I'm like, fuck. Oop, I swore. I'm like, shoot, that looks like a lot of fun. I want to do that. Because like that's what I like watching, and it makes me like feel things. Like the parasocial relationships that I had as a kid and like still have now as an adult are like some of the most important relationships in my life. Like, and maybe that's cringe, but I don't know, I don't care. I think it's cool, and I think I've learned a lot from like creatives. And yeah, I don't know. So yeah, I guess like a big secret of mine is I like, well, not secret, but is I like to make stuff, particularly like videos, and I feel like it would be really amazing to be able to be paid to do that, to just be paid to be yourself, wild, crazy. Yeah, that would be super sick. I would love that, I think. But it's also tough because it's like putting yourself out there is scary. So, but I don't know. I guess the hard thing about like creativity is like, well, no, that's not true. Like if you are being paid to be creative, you can sit yourself down and force yourself to create something because it is your job. Like right now, I show up to my 9 to 5 every day, even if I'm like not necessarily like super enthused about it, I still do it. I don't know. It would be cool for me to somehow find like a middle ground of like where I am creating things that are fulfilling and also able to hold down a 9 to 5. That like, so in order to do that, I can only share certain things that are okay or like allowed. I don't know. Yeah, and I guess it's hard to know like what that line is. But probably cussing is a no. And yeah. That's all. I'm gonna go home. Yeah.